YouTube friends, it's Eden again. I just wanted to come quickly and add to the pricing playlist with this little tidbit. When you're making natural products, you're actually dealing with natural botanical substances. Even your oils are pressed from seeds and pods and leaves and this and that, right? So anytime you're dealing with natural products, you're dealing with Mother Nature. And as you know, with climate change, our weather patterns have become so unpredictable all over the world. So today there was a news story that came on my radar today as I was driving around, came on the radio. The grape crop in Europe this year is going to be significantly smaller because they've had soaring temperatures this summer. Okay, so that means fewer grapes. So yes, wine prices are going to increase. Sorry to you European wine lovers. I personally don't really care because I don't really drink wine, but I do care about grape seeds. So this also means that grapeseed oil prices could fluctuate and become, pretty high. So I looked up the top grape producers in the world. Of the top 9 countries, 3 of them are in Europe. Okay, so those are just the top 9 that are listed, but I'm sure that if you were to do the top 20, probably quite a few more European countries would pop up. I think Italy, Spain, and France were the ones that popped up in the top 9. And surprisingly, China was the top producer of grapes in the world. So, but this gives one the indication that the grape seed crop for the following year, not this year, but like 2018, 2019, may have a bit of a dip in terms of availability, which means what? The price is going to go way up. So if you have a formula with grapeseed oil and you haven't priced it like 4 times to 6 times what it costs you to make it, and that price goes up, you're not going to be able to absorb the cost. You're either going to have to change your formula or you're going to have to increase your price. And like I say, with services, you can always go up in price. But with products, physical products, it's really hard to go up in price. You honestly can only go down. A commodity like grapes and, I don't know, minerals or whatever, those can go up in price. But an actual finished product needs to stay stable or it needs to come down in price. If you go up in price, you're going to lose some people. They're going to think you're being gougey, even if it's justified. So that's just something to think about. I mentioned in another video, maybe I did or I don't quite remember, but the jojoba crop experienced something crazy a few years back, and jojoba oil skyrocketed. And yes, it's come back down in price, but never back down to its original price. The jojoba producers kind of got comfortable with the new high prices, and they were like, oh, and I don't blame them for feeling themselves like, yeah, we do something important here. We need to sell it for more. So those things happen when you're dealing with natural products. So just be aware of that, okay? Especially wild-crafted things. Those are even more susceptible to temperature changes and droughts and floods and so forth, because at least the things that are cultivated like grapes, there's going to be some measures or protections in place. There's going to be irrigation. There's going to be people protecting their crops somehow who can afford it. But if it's something that just grows in the wild, like a shade tree or marula or any of these sort of things, good luck with that. So price your products appropriately so that you can absorb the shock when it happens, because at some point it'll happen. A smart entrepreneur just expects that it'll happen. They don't know when, but they're prepared for it when it does. It's kind of like a little insurance policy. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.